welcome to a new tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to make a flower that I really love. The reason I love it so much is that it doesn't require any templates to get it started. All you need to begin are 6 pieces of 25 by 25 centimeter paper. You'll cut them in half and then you put glue and wire right in the middle. After that, you'll stack the papers on the top of each other and secure them together. Once we're done gluing the paper and the wires finished, we'll start shaping the papers just as you can see. Next, we move on to creating the central part of the flower, which involves several steps. First, we need to take a piece of paper that measures 50 by 50 centimeters, and its color is, as you can see, a vibrant yellow. We'll first fold it and then we'll glue the bottom edges of the paper together, just as you're watching in the video. Then we need to glue the 2 sides of the paper together, just as I showed you in the video, meaning we'll tuck one edge slightly inside the other and glue it, and that's it. We need 3 wires that are 12 centimeters long and yellow paper squares measuring 3 by 3 centimeters, which will attach to the top of the wires. First, we'll make a circular cut and then we'll create very small cuts on that papers. And after that, in order to keep the wire in place, we'll take a yellow paper strip measuring 6 by 12 centimeters and attach it at the bottom of the wire, which will hold everything together. And keep in mind that once the gluing is finished, the final shape should be such that each of the wires is positioned in its own direction, as you can see in the video, which one oriented differently. Then take a piece of green paper and cover the bottom part of the wires with it. Later, you'll understand why we attached another piece of paper down there. For the base of the flower, we need a tube that's about 12 to 15 centimeters long. And at the bottom, as you can see, we've made 3 slits, meaning that the base has 3 segments that stick out. In this part, we have to glue the central part into the tube. Then you should take a green piece of paper that matches the outer tube's size and completely cover the white tube with it, so that when it's placed in the center of the flower, no white color is visible at all. Now let's return to that part we made for the center, which was yellow. At this stage, you need to remember that you have to act quickly, because what we are going to do is to glue the bottom of the paper and swiftly wrap it around our base, which was the tube, just as you can see in the video. In other words, you have to make sure to create those tiny little pleats and gather it so that it doesn't bunch up all at once. Once you've properly wrapped that paper around the tube and made sure that the glue is completely dry and it won't come undone, you should then place your hand inside that paper and gently press the edges of the paper inward with both hands. This will help to open it up a bit and achieve that natural shape that we are aiming for. Once that's done, we'll use some green spray inside the flower, meaning you'll take your hand inside and lightly spray a small amount of green onto the bottom and center of the flower. Then for the edges of that part, the paper edges, we'll use an orange spray, and afterward we'll shape the flower edges with our hands, just as I showed you in the video. The final step is attaching the petals. As always, we first shape all the petals, then we bend the bottoms of the wires slightly and attach them underneath the center part. To make sure you don't miss out on future videos, tutorials, and tips, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because there are plenty of awesome lessons on the way. Bye!